LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Let's go.
On first down, here comes this offense.
Check, check. Blackfoot Blue, 85.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Let's go.
Line getting set on second down.
Roller. All eyes. Patriot,
Now the
Patriot.
quarterback changing the original play call. Back to throw, it's Jordan. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
He'll pull it down and run.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
They'll run for it on fourth down. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on fourth down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared, and he believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
Black 93.
To the air on first down. Trying to get to him. And the quarterback is snowed under. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Let's go.
Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10.
Set. Social. Hook.
He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Here we go.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Steps away. He'll fire to his right. And he's got it! Touchdown, Owls! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Ready?
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
29 Phillips.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. At the 35, he's loose. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
They're bringing heat. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
On the
Well,
double.
great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Klubnik. Feeling some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A lot of times when that ball's coming out, you can tell the offensive linemen want to get those defensive linemen's hands down. They want to hit them, engage on them. Great job by the defensive end, getting his hands up in the air and getting the deflection.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work.
Cobra.
He'll just keep slinging it. Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Running backs on either side of the quarterback.
42 Spider. 4-2.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And they tacked on the extra point. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone.
All right, let's
Temple
get it.
takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all.
Hauls it in on the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Let's go.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Quarterback checking off. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Gonna take a shot at this DB. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Patio. Black 88. Black 88. Set. Hope, hope, hope.
He'll come out throwing on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Good timing on the quick out. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown him.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And that's why everybody in college football is trying to recruit athletes like this to play the 4-3 defensive end position. You can find guys that...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback checking the play. Looking for a man, it's Jordan. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms.
Black 18. Black 18.
Snaps it in the shotgun. Floating away. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. Thought he had the huge play with the interception. Instead, nabbed for PI, and it'll be first down for this offense.
Let's get it, huh? Break. White 29. Check, check. White 94 slider choice. White 94 slider choice.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
On the double.
Offense set on first down.
Come on, set.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Gonna try to get it himself. It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Gonna be a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical.
Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And that one will put them up here in the second half. Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Here comes the offense on first down.
Cricket. Ready, go.
Using his legs, it's Roberts. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Tigers want to crank the tempo. On second down, looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the marker, it's Roberts.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
He's got an open man. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
24.
The Tigers with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Klubnik. Quarterback adapting. Throws for the tight end. Fires into traffic. Picked off. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
And again, that's the cardinal sin, playing the quarterback position, rolling out to the left as a righty and then trying to throw it back into the middle of the field. You're just making it too easy on the defense. You might complete one of those every 10 tries. Just not a good decision.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Quarterback will audible.
Patriot, Patriot.
The snap sets up to throw. Going downfield for the big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Owls. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field.
Yankee blue.
This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The Tigers moving quickly to the line.
That's a really nice catch there, and I know LSU goes by the moniker of DBU, but you take a look at all the draft picks they've had in recent years, and with this...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
That is a nice job by the defense in a sudden change type situation. The play before, you just gave up a big completion down the field, so you got to try to stop the bleeding. Right away up front, your pass rush comes through for you, and you create a negative play.
Got it set up on the outside. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, and letting them get some positive yards.
He finds his man. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a space. And it's caught! Touchdown, Tigers!
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
They're trying to get to him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They want to try to pull even right now as they're going for the onside kick here in the third. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at them. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone.
Ready? Set. Social. Poke, poke, poke.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Coming after him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Ready? Break. Double. Let's go.
First down to start the drive after the break.
Ready, 18.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Breaks the tackle. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of that.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good, and that lead grows even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down.
Okay.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense.
Acorn!
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just...
He's looking deep. And he's got it inside the 25.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. A shot toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march down the field.
Got a man. It's Roberts. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Got it in the middle. It's Roberts. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. He wants to throw it again. Getting some heat. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
On the double.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Lets it go to the end zone. And he intercepts it.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Back. Indy.
The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They'll throw it on 1st down. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Blue 42
That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. He's gonna pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be 2nd down.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
To the air, it's Jordan. He's not afraid to go deep. And he makes the catch at the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
It's so true, Reese. I mean, they had a lot of dudes that we were talking to leading up to this game just had a chip on their shoulder. They just didn't feel like they were being respected, and they wanted to come out and they wanted to prove a